Society Stitchers. I'm Katie.
I'm Laura.
We're the Black Needle Society, and we are here to show you our picks for the 12 days of stitching. So this is winter and Christmas themed stitching
Yes.
that we are planning to do during the month of December. I am doing 12 different projects.
Now, I am participating in another challenge as well with a chat group. And so I have to have a bunch of projects for that. So I have 3 that I've chosen to be my focus projects for this. So they will get 8 days each. It'll be good.
But you also have a lot of other kind of Christmassy projects that you're assigning to the different people in the chat group. So probably what we're going to be doing is doing a daily check-in video during the month of December, because we're going to be opening up our nice list presents every day for you so you can see what they are. And we're going to be sharing our stitching progress.
Probably not every day, but we'll show our stitching progress every other day.
But Mom will have more than just
Yes.
these 3 to show you, because her projects will depend on what's going on in her challenge. So,
you want to start? Because
sure.
you have way more. Unless you want me to show everything I chose for all the people.
Well, okay, so I'm going to start with all of my digital ones first, because it's going to be a lot of inserting photos. And I don't have project bags for them all quite yet. So this is the Zuzu's Petals kit from Heartstring Samplery, and I'll insert a picture here. It's from Jingle Ball last year, and it's inspired by It's Wonderful Life, if you don't know what Zuzu's Petals refers to. And it's so cute. It's a little band and it goes around a jar, and I think this has the twinkle lights inside of it, and it even has a lid for a jar. So yeah, it's just going to be, I think it'll be kind of a fun, small, quick project that maybe I could even finish this year. Start and finish. We'll see.
Awesome. Okay, so my quick project, hopefully, is Love and Joy from Heartstring Samplery, which I know has more stitches than I think it does. And I found this scrap of fabric in my stash. Look at that distress and modeling. And this one, this is going to be really close, but I'm doing that because I just really plan to make it a pillow finish like this.
Like a pin cushion.
Yes.
I'm also going to just say real quick, I have been painting today, and I've also been breathing in a lot of fun fumes, so I'm a little coffee today. Not as in the caffeinated kind, as in the kind. So, my next one is by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and it is my Christmas wreath. I put in a lot of work on this one, either the year it came out or like the year after it came out. And I got really far, like really good progress, and then I've stalled. And I just need to kind of make it around this curve. I did have like one stitch mess up in here, and I did not want to go in and take it out. So I think part of me is like not wanting to go in and figure that little bit out, but it'll be fine.
Have to come back down here and go up.
Yeah.
And make it all meet.
So there we go. Oh,
that's good chat stitching.
Yeah. Hopefully I can insert a picture here of it. Yeah, since I'm totally doing this out of order.
That could be good chat stitching if you get the bobbles in, then you could just fill in green.
That's what I was doing. I actually took this piece the year that we went to StitchCon. I had taken this and I had outlined everything, and I'd gotten all of the ornaments in, and then I just sat and filled in the kind of like medium green color.
My next one is Rose Air Blooming by Summerhouse Stitchworks. I love this one. And last year I got quite a bit in. So I have a couple more words to get filled in, and the big house. And I mean, I have a lot left to do, but I'm hoping that with some good concentrated time, I will make good progress and maybe even get this one finished. That would be my hope.
My next one is by Satsuma Street, and I'm going to insert it here. It is Peace and Light. And if you don't know the story, I did not realize that this was a Hanukkah inspired piece when I bought the pattern. And I totally missed that she had even put dreidels in the front of of the picture of it and all the things. But I love it. It's pretty.
Mhm.
And so I'm just stitching it anyway. So there we go.
And I love it on the dark blue.
Yes.
So we should see more of the bird this year.
Yes. And this is not even coming up as pretty. This fabric is
Yes.
even prettier. I feel like it's kind of greening it out a little bit, making
Mhm.
it dull. It's so pretty in person. And her color choices are always fabulous.
My next one, I started this with my friend Judy at camp this year, and it's Christmas Parade by Cottage Garden Samplings. But this will show you how much I get done at camp. So I did 24 stitches, and they are in these little white bars at the bottom. So I was just trying to get a line across. So we'll see if I can get that moved along a little bit.
Excuse me. My next one is another Satsuma Street, and it is Deck the Halls, and I'll insert it here. And I'm finally moving on from the top section, which gave me fits, and I did have to fudge a little bit this star. So I do have to put some little triangle thingies along this white line. And then that whole first section is done.
It's so pretty.
And then I can move on to the next section.
I think that might make only the second Christmas piece in our house on purple.
Really?
Yeah. I was trying to see if it was around here. Katie bought this one, but I have already started this series, so she let me have it for this. So this is Christmas Etchings by Heart and Hand. I'm going to be stitching this on 32 count Quicksilver, and the Quicksilver in person has a little bit of a pinkish cast, which we thought would look very vintagey with this. So I'm kind of excited about this. These are some that you might see pop up if they get called in our challenge.
My next one is by Hands On Design. It also came out at the Jingle Ball last year, and it is called All Is Bright, and I'll insert a photo here. I bought the Called For fabric, which is Juniper by Fabrics by Stephanie. I bought a big piece of it, so I'm gonna have to do a lot more. This is as wide as it's gonna be, and it's a square piece, so it's not gonna be huge on this.
That'll be good, though. It'll be a great Christmas color.
Yeah, it's a really pretty color.
Spring.
So this was my big start on it last year.
One that I'll be starting. If this one doesn't get called during the challenge, this will be my Christmas Day start. I'm just trying to make these stay together. They wrapped all the floss. So it is Winter Moon by Plum Street Samplers. Katie bought me this kit for Christmas. So it's 36 count Salt Bush by, it doesn't say. There we go, Fox and Rabbit. And it has a bunch, I don't know that I can do this. It has a bunch of DMC and several over dyes as well. And I have started Spring Moon,
You
and
stitched Christmas.
I stitched the Christmas Mini Moon. And I was trying to decide if I have 2 or 3 of them, this would make the third one, or if I still need to get another one. I know that there's one that is getting ready to come out, and then she just released the Halloween one that I'm like, oh yeah, that's mine to stitch. Thank you. I don't know that Katie agrees with that, but yeah, they're mine. They're mine.
But I knew that this kit was pretty good because I had looked at all the stuff when I got it for Christmas last year.
It's beautiful.
We
And I'll
weren't
be really excited.
we weren't really doing Christmas last year, but I saw it on Instagram and I had to get it for her, and she luckily never saw it pop up, which was a miracle.
And I have it in a Sheba Designs project bag that uses Teresa Kogut fabric.
My last one, my kit is put away for a minute. So I'm going to insert a photo here, and it's Go Tell It on the Mountain by Heartstring Samplery. And I am doing it on the called for fabric and with the called for threads. And I will show you that in December when I actually get to that. But I'm excited to stitch on that one. I really liked it. It's also from Jingle Ball last year.
Fun. I have a set of Santas that I want to stitch. The shop that used to be our LNS, the Old Mill Stitchery in Liberty, had these Santas stitched on black fabric over one as shop models. And I wanted to do that, and I have struggled. So I'm going to try it one more time. We're going to give it a little bit of a chance and see what I get done with that. So that'll have to be strategic planning with that one because I could really struggle with that.
Um, that I'm starting a new project, Winter Whites by Summer House Stitchworks. And it's seriously, I think, only 3 colors. And then I am doing it on 32 count coconut shell by Be Stitch Me, but it's an opalescent. I don't know.
Oh, so sparkly.
Yeah, I'm like, I think you guys can kind of see it. I think it'll be really pretty and just kind of highlight the piece. There you go.
That should be gorgeous. I am doing the whole series of Prairie Schooler seasonal samplers. And so I have this one of the winter samplers barely started. It's on a beautiful piece of fabric that was a solo dye by Silk Weaver back in the day. And so I have that. I'm really liking how it's showing on this. And they are not very big samplers. This is my whole piece of fabric, and I should have a similar margin at the top. So it is tight, but I'm going to be able to get all three on a piece like this.
Um, my next one is Jack Frost's Tree Farm by Little House Needleworks. This is one that I struggled with the first couple of years I did it. And then last year I just had the stitching bug and I made really good progress on it.
It's so cute, and it's a sparkly fabric too.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
this is a natural linen and it's opalescent. But there you go. So I don't know if this one could be finished this year. I feel like there's still probably a lot of stitching left to do, but it's one that I think I could probably get to a point that I could finish it next year if I had some good stitching time.
Well, and you've kind of talked about pulling out a project over Thanksgiving weekend when we do our chats.
Yeah, I have to figure out what I'm going to do because I'm really close to a finish on what I've been working on, and I don't think it's going to last me through Black Friday and the day after.
Okay, I was just looking at what this is. Okay, so my next one, this will be a new start. It is Mary Brew by Plum Street Samplers. And I found this piece of fabric at our LNS, and it is fabulous. It is Haley's Garden by Mystic Fabrics. Look at that. And Katie and I looked at it, and I think the plan is for me to start it. I was trying to look now. I think in this section, because if I measure in, the reindeer will go up this light patch, and maybe this way. The reindeer will go up this light patch and they'll be able to be seen. But for such a cute little project, I think this fabric will be fun.
Well, I'm trying to get to the right page of this.
I didn't vamp long enough, huh?
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, my next project, I want to stitch all of these in this book, but this year I am stitching The Mouse King by Tiny Modernist, which was included in our copy of the Nutcracker last year. So there is the design.
So cute.
Oh, I'm so excited. He's so cute. So
I have this one that I've had for a long time and I just want to do it. So I will be starting Cranberry Christmas if it gets called. And I have the sulkies and I have 40 count fabric from my stash. So we'll see about that.
Okay.
You want me to do another one? Because
I'm
I'm
good.
ready.
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, I am then going to do, these are not in order, by the way. I don't know if we said that. We are
Yeah.
gonna kind of
Mine
mood
won't
stitch.
be.
Yeah, mine are mood stitching. My next one is Holly and Hearts by Lizzie Kate. This was a three-part mystery sampler. In the middle it says, I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year through. And last year I finally finished part one.
Awesome.
So this year I am moving on to part two, which will be all that lettering and stuff in the middle.
Oh, so maybe that'll go quickly with
Yeah.
the lettering.
I'll probably actually do the border first. Just because I like to have that structure and I already have it in this first bit
Right.
here.
Make it
So
line up.
yeah.
My next one is Patchwork Deer by Heart in Hand. I have had this for a while and I just love it. And I found this piece of fabric that was dyed by Jody of Steel City Stitchers. And I have all the floss in there with it. So I think it'll give it a little vintagey look with the browner fabric. Should be fun. My cat is down here looking at us.
My next piece is This Joyous Season by Plum Street Samplers.
Oh, we both have great big houses.
Yeah. And you can really tell the size of this one because the first year I did this, I did the whole border. So this is how big that thing is going to be.
Oh, and I love that. That's kind of a periwinkle-ish purple.
Yeah, so I am not doing it on natural. I am doing it on this, yeah, periwinkle color. And I'm including the Australia flag for our Aussie friends.
Awesome.
So yeah, this year I don't even know what I'm going to start on. Probably the white bits because it connects to the top and then works its way down. So yeah.
My next four are by Hands On Design, and they're the whole series. So I have winter, let's talk winter, let's talk spring, let's talk summer, and let's talk autumn. And I will assign one of those to each of the people. Okay, and Kathy had previously done one that she had in a magazine, and I got it, and so I stitched it. And this is on, I
Fossil.
think it was a 32 count fossil from Fox and Rabbit, and I love the color. It shows up really pretty.
It actually has
So,
some brown tones in there a little bit,
oh yeah,
but
so you pick up a lot.
it feels like an old chalkboard.
But I bought a half yard,
Yeah.
so that I would have plenty to do the whole series. And the one from the magazine, if you happen to do these, the one from the magazine is slightly smaller than the others.
And you can buy it through Hirschner's, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And get a PDF copy, which is how I did it. So,
All the things that I remember not about my own stitching.
yeah, it's funny. And it
Okay.
is 32 count. There was my bag for it. Ooh, you have another pretty piece of fabric.
This is my last, it's the same fabric. This is my last piece. And it is by Annie B's Folk Art. It is You Melt My Heart. This is one I think I could actually finish this year. I was thinking about pulling this one out for Black Friday and seeing if I could just finish it before December and sub something else in.
Ugh.
So I just have the bottom of the snowman to go.
So pretty. Where's your picture again?
It's right here.
I just wanted to see. Okay, so it's yeah, it's a lot,
It's a lot.
But during chats that shouldn't be.
Here's what I'll tell you. During Jingle Ball last year, I spent hours on the chat and I did the snowflakes and I did the top of the snowman and I did the band underneath that's white with the snowflakes in relief. Those took forever. ever. That is a wide band of stitching. Um, but yeah, so I think getting this done is a realistic goal for this year, but I know it's still going to take a long time to get it done this year.
That'll be so cool. I have one more in here that is Peppermint Pals by With Thy Needle. And I have a piece of Celeste 32 count Belfast from Color and Cotton that I will stitch him on. And I kitted him up forever ago. And then for whatever reason, just didn't get to him during the winter. So I thought it would be fun to kind of get him pulled and started, because I could work on him all winter.
And then here's a fun little. I'm keeping all of mine in the bag from the nice list a couple of
That's
years
what I
ago.
should go get, because
Yeah.
mine are shoved in this little bag. Mine are shoved in. The book was better.
Mine still barely fit in the pink bag because there's so many of them. And I have in one project bag, I have 5 projects because I have all 5 of the Nutcracker things kitted and ready to go.
Yeah, that's me with the seasonal piece.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so that is it. We hope that you'll join us for 12 days of stitching. And do it however you want to do it. Clearly, I'm doing 12 different projects, and Mom's doing the 3 focus, and then she'll sprinkle some
Whatever
other
else
in. Yeah.
pops up with the challenge.
But yeah, it'll be fun. So join us, and we will see you every day in December. So we will see you guys in December. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.